Money, money, money. Formula 1 drivers earn a lot of it for the incredible job they do, but just how much does a Formula 1 driver earn? And who is the highest paid of the lot? Well, sadly, this is not public knowledge, but we have scoured the internet for all the paddock gossip and estimates of the 2024 Formula 1 grid's base salaries, and some of them will shock you. Also, it is important to note that this does not include sponsorship endorsements that drivers could earn over the year. Let's get into the list. Kicking our list off, we have Logan Sargent and Yuki Tsunoda, who are our lowest paid Formula 1 drivers on the 2024 grid. But don't feel too sorry for them, because even at the bottom of the pile, they are still rumored to be getting a whopping $1 million a year. Do you know how much Formula 1 merch I'd be able to buy with that sort of money? Logan Sargent is one of the newest rookies on the grid, and after a slow start in 2023, scored his first point in COTA at the United States Grand Prix. This was followed up by a new one-year contract at the end of the 2023 season, but will need to impress in 2024 to keep his seat, with his and a lot of drivers' contracts up at the end of the year. Further down the pit lane, Yuki Tsunoda has been in Formula 1 with AlphaTauri, now RB, since 2021. Going into his fourth season with the team and up against established teammate Daniel Ricciardo, Yuki will be looking to prove himself as next in line for Perez's potential Red Bull seat. With all three of them out of contract at the end of the year, could we see it happen? Well, if so, we might just see Tsunoda climb up this list. Next up, earning just a small extra $1 million a year, we have four drivers. Nico Hülkenberg, who is on quite a bit lower than his Haas teammate. Lance Stroll, now imagine getting $2 million a year from your dad. I barely even get more than a thumbs up in a message from mine. Zhou Guanyu, who has been quietly performing well over the previous two seasons, with his eyes set on the potential Audi takeover in 2026. And Daniel Ricciardo, who has taken a big hit to his bank account since 2022, where he was rumored to be earning $15 million a year. Since that season, a lot has happened. He was dropped by McLaren, became reserve driver for Red Bull, loaned to AlphaTauri from Hungary to replace Nick de Vries, broke his hand 2 races later during the Dutch Grand Prix, sat out 5 races before showing a glimpse of the old Daniel Ricciardo at the Mexican Grand Prix. Now supposedly on $2 million a year, he'll be looking for more of those Mexico Grand Prix performances to get himself back in the Red Bull seat and earning the big bucks. Moving up the list, we have Alex Albon and Oscar Piastri, who are both reported to be on $3 million a year. Alex Albon has been on quite the ride since joining Formula 1, with promotions and demotions, but has seemed to have landed on his feet at Williams, with both driver and car performing well. And with his and a lot of others' contracts up at the end of 2024, he could be looking at a potential bigger deal in 2025. Over at McLaren, Oscar Piastri has had a stellar rookie season, even earning him a new deal halfway through the 2023 season. It was rumored he was earning $1.5 million on his original contract, but after a handful of podiums, McLaren offered Oscar a deal till the end of 2026 on $3 million a year. It was also reported that Piastri earned himself an additional $5 million in bonuses in 2023, and if McLaren's improvement continues with more podiums for the young Aussie in 2024, and who knows, maybe even a main race win, he could be looking at more bonus money. The biggest shock to us on this list comes up next, earning $4 million a season, and it is Mercedes driver George Russell. Going into his third season with the team, a race winner, and countless podiums to his name, we expected George to be further up this list. And with recently signing an extension on his contract till the end of 2025, that's a couple more seasons stuck on his wage. However, $4 million is still a lot of money, so I don't think Russell will have too much to complain about. Plus, adding on his potential bonus money, which equated to $5 million in 2023, we think he's doing just fine for himself. Breaking into our top 10 now, we have 3 drivers all tied on $5 million a year. Kevin Kevin Magnussen, who earns $3 million more than teammate Nico Hülkenberg, Pierre Gasly, who also earned $3 million in bonuses in 2023, and fan favorite driver Lando Norris. But Norris fans, don't be too upset your driver wasn't higher up these standings. He also managed to earn an additional $10 million in bonuses in 2023. So just like Piastri, if the McLaren team continue on this path that they started in the 2023 season, then we could see him earn a lot more bonus money in 2024. Norris recently signed a contract extension before the start of the 2024 season, which doesn't look like it will earn him a higher base salary, but does keep him at one of the top teams until 2026 and beyond. In 8th place, we have Alpine driver Esteban Ocon, who is set to be earning $6 million for the year, slightly more than his teammate Pierre Gasly. And both drivers performed well in a very mid-Alpine car this season, scoring a podium each, Ocon in Monaco and Gasly in Zandvoort. And if they continue this form into the upcoming season, they could put themselves in a great position. With both drivers out of contract for 2025, a renewal, or who knows, even a change of teams, could mean a pay increase for either driver. Over to the team in red now for number 7 on this list, and we have Carlos Sainz Jr., who is rumored to be on a base salary of $8 million a year. It was a decent season in 2023 for Carlos, and scoring the only non-Red Bull Racing victory of the season has to be the highlight for him, and it certainly wouldn't have harmed his bank account either, contributing to the $6 million he received in bonuses for just this season alone. But what does the future have in store for the Spaniard? With Hamilton taking his seat in 2025, Carlos will be looking for a strong 2024 season to show the other teams on the grid just how valuable he is. And if he can book himself a straight swap to Mercedes, or even potentially reuniting with his first teammate Max Verstappen in Red Bull, then that should come with solid earnings in 2025. Now we are getting into the top 5, earning 8-figure salaries a year. And starting us off, we have a tie. 2 veterans of the sport, Valtteri Bottas and Sergio Perez, who are both earning $10 million a season. Bottas has been in F1 since 2013, and after making the switch away from front-runner Mercedes to lower midfield team, formerly Alfa Romeo, now Stake F1 team, he has been able to put in decent performances for the team. He also comes with a great qualifying record and is a proven race winner. But is he still worth $10 million a year? Let us know in the comment section below. Also on $10 million a year is Red Bull driver Sergio Perez, who came under a lot of pressure in 2023 after plenty of mistakes in qualifying and races. However, despite all of this, Checo was still able to finish second in the Drivers' Championship and help secure the Constructors' Championship for the team. These results allowed Perez to claim an incredible $16 million in bonuses, taking his total earnings in 2023 to around $26 million for the year. His contract is up at the end of 2024, and there are a lot of drivers who would jump at the chance of driving that car in 2025. But with Red Bull clear in both championships, stability could just be what they need. And we're sure Sergio won't mind another year of $20+ million. Charles Leclerc is 4th on this list for 2024, earning $14 million as a base salary from Ferrari. That's $6 million more than teammate Carlos Sainz. And it was also rumored that he earned an extra $5 million from bonuses for his performance in 2023, taking his total earnings to $19 million. Leclerc signed the longest contract in the history of Ferrari back in 2019, and it was recently announced that he would be extending that contract with Ferrari past 2024. The details of this new extension are all under wraps, with it being rumored to keep him at the team till 2029 with a break clause at 2026. But let's get on to the money. It is rumored that Leclerc will now be earning around the $20 million mark for 2024. However, if Leclerc were to stay with the team until that 2029 date, he could earn a massive $50 million a year. Onto the podium now, and in 3rd place, earning a crazy $24 million a year, we have Aston Martin's Fernando Alonso. He may be 42 years of age, but Alonso showing no signs of stopping, and that was clear in his first season for Aston Martin, scoring 8 podiums. These performances not only secured 4th in the Drivers' Championship, but also earned Fernando an extra $10 million in bonus money, taking his estimated total for the year in 2023 to $34 million. Alonso has a contract with the Silverstone outfit till the end of this season, and we can't see him stopping anytime soon. If Aston Martin can replicate their earlier 2023 form into this season, but convert those podiums into a few race wins, they may just be spending a lot more money on their star drivers' bonuses. Right then, down to the final two and who will earn the most in 2024. But before we get onto that, make sure you have subscribed to the WTF1 YouTube channel. Coming in at second is our reigning world champion Max Verstappen, who signed a massive 5-year deal in 2022 to keep him with Red Bull till 2028, and because of that is set to earn $45 million as a base salary in this season. And whilst that is a huge amount, it does not make him the top earner of the season. However, in 2023, it's safe to say Max Verstappen wiped the floor with everybody, setting records galore and winning race after race, taking home the Drivers' and Constructors' Championships. In doing so, he earned himself a massive $25 million of bonuses, taking his total to $70 million in 2023. Another season like this, and let's be honest with ourselves, this could be quite likely, and Max Verstappen will become the highest earning F1 driver of 2024. But this list is made on base salary. So sorry, Verstappen fans, this might be the only thing your driver doesn't win in 2024. The highest earning Formula 1 driver in 2024, though, is of course Mercedes driver and 7-time world champion Lewis Hamilton, who is estimated to earn a base salary of $55 million in 2024. However, unlike Verstappen, who earned so much in bonuses, Hamilton did not earn a single penny for his second winless season in a row. Hamilton was contracted until the end of 2025, but decided to activate his release clause and make the biggest move in F1, joining Charles Leclerc at Ferrari for the future. No information just yet on how much he will be earning there, so keep an eye out for that in a future video. There you go then, that is how much every Formula 1 driver is estimated to be earning in 2024. Who shocked you the most? Let us know in the comments, and we will see you on the next one.